In our previous class, we discussed regarding cost classification topic, right? Okay. Now, time to focus on cost classification based on what? Computation of profit and valuation of closing stock. On that ground, we discuss regarding what we discuss? Expired cost, unexpired cost, product cost, period cost, we completed. Manufacturing cost also we completed in the earlier class itself. Clear? So before moving into the today's class, we will revise whatever discussed in the earlier class and we will move on. What is meant by expired cost? Expired cost means cost which is charged against current year revenue is called what? Expired cost. Unexpired cost means cost which is not charged against current year revenue is called what, ma? Unexpired cost. Product cost. What is meant by product cost? Any cost which is incurred for the purpose of manufacturing is called product cost. Any cost which is incurred only for the purpose of sold units is called period cost. You should remember the conclusion principle. Product cost, some portion expired. Product cost, some portion unexpired. Product cost is expired based on COGS. Product cost is unexpired based on closing stock. Period cost should be fully expired in the current year itself. Clear? We discussed earlier class in the expired cost, unexpired cost, product cost, period cost and manufacturing cost. Is it clear? Next, administration cost. Which cost? Listen, administration cost means cost which is incurred for the purpose of sold units. For the purpose of sold units only we are incurring. Manufacturing cost means we are incurred for the purpose of manufacturing. Is it clear? Now tell me, what is meant by administration cost, my dear? Administration cost means cost which is incurred for the purpose of sold units is called what? Administration cost. What is meant by S&D cost? S&D full form selling and distribution cost. S&D cost means cost which is incurred by the organization for the purpose of sold units is called what, ma? S&D cost. Clear? Clear? Now tell me, manufacturing cost incurred by the organization for the purpose of manufacture or for the purpose of sold? Manufacturing. Admin for the purpose of manufacture or for the purpose of sold? Sold. If any cost is which is incurred by the organization for the purpose of sold means period cost. That is the reason administration cost, S&D cost shall be referred as period cost. Such cost should be closed in particular period. Such cost should be closed in a particular period. Till now clear? Till now clear? Next, job cost, unit cost. What, ma? Job cost, unit cost. So before moving into the further discussion, tell me, my dear, what cost, ma? Come on. What cost we discussed? Administration cost. Administration cost means cost which is incurred by organization for purpose of manufactured or sold? Sold units is called administration cost. In other words, any cost incurred by organization for the purpose Otherwise, just wait. For the purpose of general office and admin purpose is called administration cost. Is called what ma? Administration cost. Next ma listen. Ma, they are incurred for what purpose? That is the reason we can say what ma? We can say what? Come on. Therefore, admin cost is also referred as period cost. Administration cost is also known as period cost. Till now clear? Till now clear ma? Excellent. Ma, I told in the previous class, if you remember, I think, or you remembered, packing expense. Packing expense, how many types? 2 types. Number 1, primary packing, secondary packing. Primary packing means for the purpose of manufacture. Secondary packing means for the purpose of sold. Correct? So, primary packing means referred as POH. Secondary packing means AOH. Clear? Is it clear? Listen. In CA Inter, administration cost 2 types. Administration cost general, administration cost specific. But in CM Inter only 1 type. Don't confuse. Clear? Is it clear? Now, what are the examples for administration cost? Office rent, director salary, printing and stationery, audit fees, etc. Clear? Is it clear? Next ma. Selling and distribution cost. Selling and distribution cost. Ma, first listen. Listen ma. What is meant by selling and distribution cost? We discussed. Selling and distribution cost means cost which is incurred by the organization for the purpose of sold units. It's called what? Selling and distribution cost. It means same definition will be copy paste, but name is changed. S&D cost. S&D cost. Clear? So next ma. Second point ma. Listen carefully. In other words, any expenditure incurred by organization for the purpose of sold units. For the purpose of what units ma? Sold unit. It means such expenditure is necessary. Listen. Such expenditure is necessary. Without such expenditure, sales cannot be done. Example, salesman commission. Without paying salesman commission, organization can assume sales. No. Salesman brokerage. Selling advertisement expense. These are the S&D. Selling and distribution cost. Is it clear? Now tell me, in other words, any expenditure incurred by the organization for the purpose of what ma? Sold unit. ORR without such expenditure, organization may or may not achieve sales. Next example, what my example? Salesman, commission, salary, brokerage, advertisement, etc. Correct? They are incurred for what units? Therefore we can say it as S&D cost is also referred as what ma? Period cost is also referred as what ma? Period cost. Till now clear? My dear friends? Clear? No confusion? Excellent. Now up to now, cost classification on the basis of computation of profit, valuation of closing stock, we discussed expired cost, unexpired cost, product cost, period cost, manufacturing cost, administration cost, S&D cost. Now time to focus on job cost and unit cost. Job cost and unit cost. Job cost and unit cost. Listen carefully, ma. We will take two examples. Out of two examples, one example related to job, one example related to unit cost. Clear? Listen, ma. Organization name AB Limited. They are manufacturing pens. Pen you know na? Manufacturing what ma? Pen. Organization spend 10 lakhs. How much they spend ma? 10 lakh as a total cost. Total cost means might be raw material, might be labor, might be direct expense, might be overhead or any other cost. All the cost will calculated as 10 lakh. With the help of 10 lakh, they manufactured 1 lakh pens. How many pens they manufactured? 1 lakh pen. Can you tell what is the cost per pen? They spent 10 lakh. With the help of 10 lakh, they manufactured 1 lakh units of pens. Per unit of pen cost. How? How you got 10 rupees? Cost per pen. A pen or a unit, we can say anything, is equal to 10 lakh divided by 1 lakh. That is equal to, correct? Listen ma. One more example we will consider. Organization name CDZ Limited. They are in construction field. You know na, construction field means construction of houses, construction of roads, construction of dams, construction of bridges. They are contractors. Company name construction. Company nature of the business will be construction. Listen carefully. Organization spent rupees 100 lakhs. How many lakhs they spend? 100 lakh they spend. They build 4 houses. They build how many houses? 4 houses. They are asking cost per house. How much? Cost per house. How much ma? Cost per house how much? How 25 lakh arrived? 100 lakhs amount divided by 4 houses. How much? This might be wrong. Why? 4 houses, I told only 4 houses. Same, not houses. one house duplex house, one house 3 BHK, one house 1 BHK, inko one more house 2 BHK. Now tell me 25 lakh, huh? No, why? See, each house is different dimensions, each house is different construction cost. That is the reason we can't do 100 lakh divided by 4 is equal to 25 lakh. It means organization has to maintain what? Come on. Organization has to maintain what? Separate account for each contract. To know what ma? How much expenditure incurred by the project or on such house. See, for duplex house, they maintain separate books. How much cement incurred? How many hours of labor engaged? How much indirect expense incurred? 3 BHK separate maintaining costing books. Clear? Clear? In example number 1, 10 lakh divided by 1 lakh is equal to 10, we can conclude. But in example number 2, 100 lakh divided by 4, 25 lakh. Why are you not concluding? In first example, if you remember, 1 lakh pens is same dimensions. It means homogeneous goods are called as same units or similar units. Clear? In second case, average cannot be done for the computation of cost per unit. Why? 4 houses are different dimensions. It means non-homogeneous goods. Clear? Homogeneous goods, non-homogeneous goods. Example number 1, homogeneous or non-homogeneous? Homogeneous. Second case, homogeneous goods or non-homogeneous goods are manufactured? Non-homogeneous, called as non-similar goods. Non-similar goods, they are manufactured. Correct? Please respond. Listen, ma. For homogeneous goods, unit costing is applicable. For non-homogeneous goods, job costing is applicable. They are maintaining separate job cost. They are maintaining what ma? Separate job cost. Till now discussion clear? Please respond. Till now clear? Otherwise I have to repeat. Till now clear? Now tell me, when unit cost concept is applicable? Organization producing similar product or homogeneous product. When job cost is applicable? Organization producing non-homogeneous products or non-similar products. Clear? Is it clear? Yes, sir. Under unit cost, cost per unit can be calculated on average basis. Under job cost, cost per unit can be calculated on individual basis. Individual basis means separate account should maintain. Separate account should be maintained. Is it clear? Please respond, ma. Excellent. So, now tell me, unit cost, just wait, ma, just wait. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma. Due to technical issue, I stopped. Okay, anyway. Now tell me, unit cost is applicable to which industry? Unit cost is applicable to those organization producing what ma? Similar or homogeneous goods. This is the first point. Correct? Second point. Under unit cost system, cost per unit is calculated as on average basis. Correct ma? Excellent. Next ma, point number, come on, 3. Job cost is applicable to those organization producing non similar or are non homogeneous goods. Correct ma? Come on. Under job, not unit, under job cost system, cost per unit is calculated as individual basis. Correct ma? Correct. What we discussed, point number 5. Example, manufacturing of pens, pencil, referred as what costing? Unit costing. Construction of houses, called as job costing. Correct? Please make it note. If you want anything, want to copy paste. S&D cost you wrote, admin from here. Please make it note fast.
Hello.
Completed. Now, listen. Before moving into the one more classification, we have to learn, time to learn cost sheet. It's a time to learn concept of what ma? Cost sheet. Listen ma. Concept called as cost sheet. Concept called as what ma? Cost sheet. Listen ma, listen. In day one class, if you remember, why to study costing? Two objectives, primary objective, secondary objective. Why to draft cost sheet? Why to draft cost sheet? There are so many reasons. Number one, to achieve primary objective. Number two, to achieve secondary objective. Number three, for the purpose of comparison. For the purpose of what ma? Comparison. Comparison how many types? Two types. Inter-firm comparison, intra-firm comparison. Two types of comparisons will be there. What ma? Inter-firm comparison, intra-firm comparison. What is the difference, sir? See, as per our calendar, we are in 2025. We are comparing 2025 data, our data, 2024 data, our company data, we are comparing. Compared to last year, this year will be better or not? Compared to last year, is there any growth will be there or not? We are comparing. From which year to which year? Current year to last year. Our organization data or alternate organization data? Our organization data. Same example, 2025, our data. 2025, my competitor data. Same current year only, but my data and my competitor data we are comparing. Who is a better position? Who is earning more profit? Who is having more growth? Like that we are comparing. Is called inter-firm comparison. In earlier case, intra-firm comparison. Current year and last year, our data only we are analyzing. Intra-firm comparison. We are analyzing our data and competitor data is called inter-firm comparison. Is it clear? Now tell me, why to draft cost sheet? To achieve primary objective. To achieve secondary objective. Number three, intra-firm comparison and inter-firm comparison. Next, with the help of cost sheet, decision making will be possible. With the help of costing, decision making will be possible. What type of decision making? It will be discussed under marginal costing chapter. Break even point analysis, margin of safety analysis, PVR, profit volume ratio analysis. So many decision makings will be done with the help of what? Cost sheet. Clear, my dear? Please tell me, clear? Now tell me, why to draft cost sheet? Achieve primary objective, achieve secondary objective, comparison purpose, for the purpose of decision making. There are four objectives to draft cost sheet. Clear? Main objective to draft cost sheet. Till now clear? Excellent. Listen ma. Listen. Cost sheet, generally cost sheet can be classified into two types. Generally cost sheet can be classified into how many types? Two types. Cost sheet, projected cost sheet. What ma? Cost sheet, projected cost. What is the difference between cost sheet and projected cost sheet? If you draw cost sheet, for a current year is called cost sheet. If you draw cost sheet for future period, we are in 2025, 2026 cost sheet I am drafting for my plan sake. I have to plan how much funds required, how many units has to manufacture, how many units has to be sold. So many thinkings will be there for my expansions, for my growth plans. So many plans are there. If cost sheet statement is drafted based on the current year is called cost sheet. If my cost sheet is drafted for future period data is called projected cost sheet. Alternative name, estimated cost sheet. Both cost sheet will be there in our BCA workbook. How to draft normal cost sheet, how to draft projected cost sheet, both model of problems will be there, will be discussed in the later classes. No need to worry at all. Clear, my dear? Clear? Now tell me, if any statement drafted based on the current year, what? Cost sheet. If any statement drafted for future purpose, future means 1 year, No. For example, what is a month now? Jan 2025. If I am drawing cost sheet for February 2025, that is also estimated cost sheet. Sir, in the view of January, February always future. Now date will be 28 January 2025. Wrong, Today's date, 28 January 2025. If I draw cost sheet for the purpose of 30th January 2025, that is also estimated cost sheet or projected cost sheet. Anything for future. Future means don't assume only 1 year. Future means 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 6 months, 1 year. Anything future. So many students are misinterpreted. Few estimated cost sheet means drafted for next year on. Not like that. Estimated cost sheet can be drafted for next week itself, next month itself. For the purpose of next quarter, I am drawing cost sheet for current quarter. Clear? Now tell me, my dear, now tell me, what is the objective of cost sheet? 4 objectives. And next, what is the classification of cost sheet? 2 types. Cost sheet, projected cost sheet. Projected cost sheet will be helpful. What projected cost sheet will be helpful for the purpose of quotation. For the purpose of quotation of the price. Quotation of the price. So sometimes in practical life, sometimes we can observe government tenders will be called for the construction of road from one place to another place. Government highways expansions. Correct? If you remember or if you observe, from one place to one place if you move, in between toll gate will be there. Toll gate will be there or not there? Will be there. Who is the toll gate owner? Government or private persons? Not government, private. So many students or persons are misinterpreted. Toll gate means government, not government, private persons. Up to certain years private, after certain years government. It's like a commercial agreement. Government is giving contract to Mr. A from this place to this place. Maintain the roads in a proper way. It's a highway. Okay. If anything road is damaged due to floods, due to rain, due to vehicles, whatever reason I don't know, up to 5 years your responsibility, or up to 10 years your responsibility. Laying the road, number 1, maintaining the road, your responsibility. I am constructing a road from one place to another place. I spend 12 crores. How to recover 12 crores? Government is saying that please recover some amount from the public as a toll gate. Are you got my point? Very simple. 2 angles or 2 views will be there. From one place to one place, road construction will be there. Mr. A told, if you give 12 crores, I will lay the road or I will construct the road. Government agreed, 12 crores is given. Up to 10 years, if road is damaged for any reason, you are the responsibility to again construct. Correct? Up to 10 years. If in between 10 years, if anything goes wrong, contractor has to spend again money, That is the reason they are given contract, toll gate. After 10 years, government will be undertaken. Contractor will not have any responsibility. Correct? This is one of the aspect, especially in case of national highways. Correct? Other than national highways, in village, road contracts will be there, na? Will be there or will not be there? Will be there. How to give road contract? How to give road contract? All contractor in a village or town or city, they will participate in tender. They will give one quotation. If you give 10 crores, I will construct road. One person quote. One more person, 8 crores if you give, I will construct road. Government will give 10 crore people or 8 crore people? 8 crore people. 8 crore is called what? Estimated selling price. If you give 8 crores, I will construct. Who told? Contractor. In the view of contractor, he getting 8 crores as a revenue. He will spend on cement, concrete or any other ingredients. He spent on labor. Labor also required na. Missions also required na for construction of roads. Clear? Now tell me, estimated cost sheet or future cost sheet or projected cost sheet will be helpful for what purpose? Quotation purpose. Quotation purpose. For example, if you are not understood previous example, I will take one more example. I am running textile industry, manufacturing of white shirt. Manufacturing of white shirt, otherwise manufacturing of shirts. My job will be manufacturing of shirt. Correct? One college recently started approaching to me. If you manufacture t-shirt for my students' sake, I will purchase 20,000 shirts at a time per annum. Will not be practical, will be there. If you observe international schools, they will sell their uniform. You should not purchase from outside. You should purchase from that educational institution only. Especially international schools will be there. Correct or wrong? Small schools also doing like this only. Correct? It means school will be asked, na? School will be asked to uniform vendor or uniform manufacturing vendor, what is the selling price for me? I will purchase 10,000 pieces at a time. 10,000 pieces at a time I purchase. What is the selling price? They will think, na, what is the raw material cost, what is the labor cost, what is the overhead, what is the direct expense. They have to think. It means it is a future transaction cost. Correct? Now tell me, cost sheet will be helpful for current purpose. Projected cost sheet will be helpful for future purpose, that to quotation of selling price. Quotation of selling price. Till now discussion clear? Till now clear, ma? So now tell me, the main, don't write, ma, listen. The main objective of cost sheet, what, ma? Small a, achieve PO, SO. Primary objective, at the same time secondary objective. Next, for purpose of decision making. Correct? Next, for, come on, purpose of comparison. Comparison two types: intra-firm comparison, inter-firm comparison. These are the main objective of what? Main objective of what, ma? Cost sheet. Generally, cost sheet can be classified into how many types, ma? Two types. What, ma? Cost sheet, projected cost sheet. What is the name for, alternative name for projected cost sheet? Estimated overall future cost sheet. Correct? Come on, ma. Estimated cost sheet will be helpful for what purpose? For drafting quotation of selling price. Quotation of what, ma? Selling price. I hope you got the clarity. Till now clear? Excellent. Ma, what is the difference between cost sheet and projected cost sheet? Don't tell projected. Hello. What is the difference between cost sheet and projected cost sheet? Cost sheet is drafted on the base of, projected cost sheet is drafted on the base of future year or future period. We can say future period. Correct? Respond, ma. Next, listen, ma. Format of cost sheet. Format of what, ma? Cost sheet. Okay. What is a format? First, direct material. Next, direct labor. Next, direct expense. The aggregate result will be getting, na? That result will be referred as what, ma? Prime cost. Now, time to participate with me. Number 1, direct material. Number 2, direct labor. Number 3, direct expense. Result will be referred as prime cost plus P R F R W R M O H will be referred as factory cost gross. What, ma? Factory cost gross plus opening stock of work in progress minus closing stock of work in progress. Result will be referred as factory cost net. Result will be referred as what, ma? Factory cost net. Now tell me, what is the difference between factory cost gross, factory cost net? Factory cost gross means without adjustment of WAP. Factory cost net means after adjustment of WAP. WAP means work in progress. What is meant by work in progress? Such work is pending, still pending. Some more work is to be there to complete as a finished good. Such stock will be referred as work in progress. Work in progress. Correct? Plus AOH. Result will be referred as cost of goods produced plus opening stock of finished good minus closing stock of finished good. Result value will be referred as cost of goods sold plus SOH will be referred as cost of sales ORR total cost plus profit minus loss will be referred as sales. Correct? Till now clear, ma? If you remember the previous topic called as manufacturing cost, at that time itself I discussed the concept of basic cost sheet. What is the assumption? Opening WAP 0. What is the assumption? Closing WAP 0. What is the assumption? Opening stock of FG 0. What is the assumption? Closing stock of FG 0. 4 assumptions there. If such 4 assumptions are invalid, at that time will be referred as, come on, at that time referred as not a cost sheet. If 4 assumptions are valid, that is cost sheet. If 4 assumptions is invalid, that is not cost sheet, this is a cost sheet. Clear? Please respond. Till now clear? Otherwise I have to repeat. Till now clear, ma? Now listen, ma. Important points. What points, ma? Important points relating to cost sheet. Relating to what, ma? Cost sheet. Listen. Point number 1. If you observe the cost sheet, what is the first line of cost sheet? What is the meaning of direct material? We have to discuss. What is the meaning of direct material? Listen ma. Direct material means direct material consumed. Direct material means what ma? Direct material consumed. Whenever in first line DM is mentioned, not direct material consumed amount. Direct material is different from direct material consumed. Now tell me, wherever cost sheet problem will be discussed, direct material will be taken as direct material consumed. What is the formula for direct material consumed? DMC. DMC means Delhi Municipal Corporation. Hello, direct material consumed. What is the formula? Opening stock of raw material plus purchases in bracket net. Net means how much GB? Not internet. Purchase net means purchase minus purchase returns. Purchase minus purchase returns is called net purchases. Hello. What is the difference between gross purchase and net purchase? Gross purchase means without adjustment of purchase return. Net purchase means after adjustment of purchase return. Now tell me, what is meant by DMC formula? Opening stock of raw material plus purchases net plus direct expense in relation to purchase of raw material. Purchase of what ma? Raw material minus salvage value of normal loss minus closing stock of raw material. If you solve the equation, you getting certain amount. Such amount shall be filled corresponding to DM in a first line under cost sheet. If you solve, you will get something amount. This amount will be copy pasted. Where? Corresponding to direct material under cost sheet. Hello, good morning. Till now clear? Now tell me, what is meant by direct material? Direct material means direct material consumed. Direct material consumed means opening stock of raw material plus purchases net plus direct expenses in relation to purchases. Next, come on, minus salvage value of normal loss minus closing stock of raw material. If you solve all the equation in a proper manner, you will get direct material consumed. Till now clear? Please remember, what is the third line? If you remember, what is the difference? Here also direct expense, in cost sheet also direct expense. Both are same. Both are different, you know. Hello. Both are different. Correct? Then what is the difference? This direct expense in relation to purchase of raw material. This direct expense in relation to production. Correct? Come on, my dear friends. In cost sheet, third line direct expense is there. Direct material consumed, direct expense what is there? What is the difference? Direct expense in relation to purchase. For example, carriage inwards. Example, freight inwards. Are you got my point? Carriage inwards. Carriage inwards means from supplier house to our company, transport cost. Correct? Carriage inward is different from carriage outward. Carriage inward will incur at the time of purchase. Carriage outward will incur at the time of sold or sales. Is it right? Correct? And now, what is the second line, ma? What is the second line? Direct. Direct labor is equal to paid during the current year plus outstanding relating to current year minus prepaid. Whatever equation will be solved will be referred as name of direct labor. Name as what, ma? Direct labor. Till now clear? Till now clear? Next, ma. Point number 3. What is the point number 3 in cost sheet? Direct expense. Ma, listen. The terminology of direct expense is defined by CAS 10. Humma? CAS 10 means cost accounting standard number 10 is defined as direct expense. Correct? Listen ma. Direct expense means direct expense as per, come on, CAS 10. As per what ma? CAS 10. As per CAS 10, direct expense means direct expense other than direct material, direct labor. Very simple definition. See, in starting itself, the concept called as manufacture cost we discussed na. Manufacture cost means any cost. Any cost means total cost. Total cost can be classified into based on direct, based on indirect. Direct cost can be classified into DM, DL. Three words will be there na. DM definition will be given by CAS 6. DL definition will be given by CAS 7. Direct expense definition will be given by CAS 10. 6, 7, 10. Hello. Now tell me, direct material definition given by whom? You only, sir. Not me. CAS 6. Direct labor given by whom? CAS 7. Direct expense given by whom? Correct? Correct? Here, every lawmaker, every cost accounting standards writing person or expert person will think three definitions is there. What? DM, DL, DE. I will define DM. I will define DL. DE I am given as a negative language. Like all the costs are referred as DE, subject condition which is not DM, which is not DL. It's very simple language. It's a negative definition. Same like in company law, private company, public company definition will be there. Okay, they will give private company definition. They will not give public company. All companies are referred as public company, subject to condition which is not private company. Correct? If you go for private company definition, all company are referred as private company, subject to condition which is not public. Not like that. They will give certain definition. Same. If you study CAS 6 definition, clear cut manner they will give what is meant by material. If you study CAS 7, clearly defined what is meant by direct labor. Three words are there. Two words will be defined. One more word will be given as negative definition. That is the reason direct expense means direct expense other than DM, other than DL. Other than direct material, other than direct labor. Still it is a direct cost. It will be named as direct expense. Who told? Who told this definition? CAS 10. CAS 10. Till now clear? Please respond ma. Excellent. Next ma. Point number 4. Overhead means an aggregate of IDM, IDL, IDE, indirect material, indirect labor, indirect expense. What is meaning of aggregate? Sum of, or add, or total. Total we can say. Correct? Correct? Excellent. This is the important points relating to what ma? Cost sheet. Last important point number 5. Most important. Listen carefully ma. If you listen properly regarding point number 5, important points relating to cost sheet problems you can easily crack. Otherwise, while solving the costing problem, so many confusions are there. So many questions will arise. Correct? Correct? Listen carefully ma. What is the terminology ma? Closing stock of? How to value this value? How to value? That is the reason we have to discuss. Correct? Correct? Before moving into the point number 5 discussion, important points, point number 5, closing stock valuation. Closing stock valuation. Please make it note. If you want, please make it note ma. Put the heading cost sheet. Please make it note in a very fast manner. Completed? Now, time to focus. Fifth point relating to important points. Listen carefully, ma. Valuation of closing stock of finished goods. What point, ma? Valuation of closing stock. Valuation of closing stock, my dear friend, this value. Clear? Now, first check whether question paper specified. What, ma? Question paper specified information relating to units of closing stock, question mark. Answer yes, answer no. Correct, ma? Tell me, my dear friend, what information required? Units of closing stock given in the question paper. Sometimes answer yes, sometimes answer no. Answer no means value of closing stock in bracket rupees is equal to information as given in question paper. How much information is given? Same value will be considered as value of closing stock. Value of what stock, ma? Closing stock. If it is yes, yes means what? Question paper specified units of closing stock. Then as per GAAP, value of closing stock is calculated based on COGP. Based on what, ma? COGP. Ma, please don't write. I will give time to copy. Please focus. How to calculate? Most important point. If you missed out this point, entire cost sheet will be gone. Clear? Now tell me, what information you have to search in the question paper? Units of, not closing stock, units of closing stock. If it is not given, whatever value given in the question paper, same value shall be considered as cost sheet purpose. If it is given value of, units of closing stock, then you should value based on what? Based on COGP. Listen carefully, ma. Production in bracket units hyphen COGP in bracket rupees. Closing stock in bracket units hyphen question mark. This is a procedure. Correct? Correct? Then value of closing stock in bracket rupees is equal to, what is the formula? Closing stock in bracket units divided by production in bracket units into COGP in bracket rupees. Don't strike units close. Hello? This units relating to closing stock, this units relating to production. This is a formula. This concept, especially fifth point, is most important. Number 1, cost sheet. Number 2, cost bookkeeping reconciliation topic. Reconciliation topic, we have to draft cost sheet again. Clear? Please make it note. Completed? This is a discussion for cost sheet. In next class, we will discuss problems relating to cost sheet. Okay, before winding up the today's class, again I am telling, please read the costing regularly. Otherwise, costing will look like a complicated subject. Number one. Number 2 point. Before coming into the tomorrow class, please revise the format of cost sheet as well as important points relating to cost sheet. And then we will solve the problems relating to cost sheet. Clear? After completion of problems relating to cost sheet, we will go for cost classification. Remaining cost classification is there. Scope of cost accounting is there. Difference between costing and accounts will be there. Advantage, disadvantage. If these topics are completed, introduction to costing, cost sheet will be completed. And then we will move into the material chapter. Clear? Clear, ma? Thank you so much, ma.